Welcome to the exciting world of Homie League football on YouTube and not blockchain. What a sad day in fantasy sports football. The blockchain review, it only works for select few. It's not working for everybody. So gotta come to the exciting world of YouTube where you cannot play sound, images that are copyright written. So we'll see how this go on YouTube. If I get any type of warning or flag, whew, I don't know what to do, man, because the blockchain usually good to go. And YouTube, you gotta be careful on YouTube, man. You show a copyright image or like a song for like 10 seconds, you're gonna get a notice in your email talking about you have been flagged with your first strike. 2 more strikes and we take your whole channel down. You know we don't want that, man. We put in work over here. We've been posting for 5 years, day after day after day, putting in work. Right here we got 16 views. We got 5 views yesterday. 2 views there. So we've been putting in work, talking our knowledge. But now let's get into our Homie League. And this is my 3rd video in the last 3 days. So I'll show you a rundown of what I've been talking about, minus the sound. I would just talk about some teams had 2 kickers, like this team right here. You got the bench, and they got 2 kickers. Don't need to have 2 kickers there. And then I was saying like star player. I did one with the star players, and I said this team star player was Ezekiel Elliott, and then I said this star player on this team was team proof. It was, I think it was Phil. I was doing by first sight. It's actually Jefferson. We gonna knock them all out though. We're gonna do it piece by piece, get everybody a little review by first sight. And then we had a frozen one here. And I said this wasn't the real frozen one. This was the real frozen one because he's gonna win. So I said this player best player was Nick Chubb. And then this guy, I said Cooper Kupp was overrated. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this dude had peaked out on my first video. But man, he burnt me. I was like, yeah, he still got it. After he had his first time, I had to go look up his bio. I was like, how old is this guy? And it said 29. I was like, oh shoot, he still got it. But the person I knew, I also said there was some question mark with this dude, Matt Stafford, and he ended up still being that question mark because he had a major injury on his shoulder, kind of like what Drew Brees had or a major pitcher in baseball had. So I think noodle arm might not hold up. And it showed today, like he had 7 sacks and he threw a pick. So that's a lot of sacks. That means you like getting decisive because you don't trust your shoulder. Anywho, I said this best player was the kicker, Tucker. I was being funny. But you know, he got Cooper Kupp. He's live. Moving on to the next. So I did these 2. I said Horseman, Chip, and Chubb Bum right here. I said his best player was I said Prescott was his best player. No, I said Fournette. Fournette was his best player. And then I said Horseman best player was, I think he got 2 kickers too. Nah, he doesn't have 2 kickers. There's another team with 2 kickers. But I said his best player was Russell Wilson. He decided to transfer from Denver. So, and also I said these MVPs, do not trade them because I'm claiming them an MVP. So if you trade them away and you lose your MVP, you can't say that guy wasn't an MVP or I don't have no MVP on my team because you traded away and gave somebody 2. So these are true MVPs by me. All right, moving on next. I was talking about Oakland Cowboy. I was talking about how he do good at drafting and everything. You know, he got quality squad. Tom Brady, Adams, Hill. He be getting people. I didn't think he would possibly get these three, and then he still come out with a sleeper right here, and good defense. But the thing he doesn't do well is like free agent pickup mid season. He have a quality player that he build around, but these people right here change in and out a little bit too much, and sometimes that be a downfall. Like that Prescott for the Cowboys, like they should be running ball Ezekiel Elliott, but all of a sudden when big games and big moments, they start passing the ball. But Prescott, and we all know what happens when you pass the ball in the Super Bowl in 1 yard line. You're throwing interceptions instead of giving it to Marshawn Lynch. So that's kind of like what the Oakland Cowboys does. He drive good. He have his little wide receiver quarterback, but then he just omit his running back. He doesn't know what to add on to make his weakness or strength. So we gotta work on that. And then I said Najee Harris was the top dog for Artorio Elite. And I said, like, I didn't know we had somebody from Canada in our league. So yeah, it was just weird to see that name, Artorio Elite. And then I said Najee Harris was best player. He would have a breakout year. I put Najee Harris as breakout because this dude, he's from the Bay Area and he's the number one pick at high school, and he could make an MVP run this year. Top 3 players in the league. He's that talented. Let's move on to the Nets. I got on Cradle Nets. His team was like, what are you thinking? Let's go to Cradle. I want to go. There's still 2 people to go. One Piece and No Shade Just Bait. I said this team superstar was Caffrey, but he have injury already, man. I don't know if he gonna hold up. I read the report like earlier this morning, and they said he got like a fracture or something, and he's gonna play, but he might not last week 6. And then, cause it's a 17 or 18 game lead this year in the NFL, so he would not finish. He would not play all 17 games. Or haven't played. They played in the regular season this year. He would not finish that. And moving on, I said this player Aaron Rodgers, No Shade Just Bait, and this not a team with 2 kickers. So those are the MVPs. I'll throw 2 teams, so hold on to them. Do not trade your MVPs away. You do, you will not make the playoffs. And then that's Hornets Peplum. I said Diggs, his star player. And then over here, I said Kyler Murray was his star player, his MVP. So I want to hold on to those 2. That Buffalo defense bad. Man, like Buffalo good. I didn't know they were that good. 7 sacks, 3 interceptions. That's a bad. I didn't know this game was that bad. How you get 7 sacks and 3 turnovers? That lets you know Matt Stafford, he gotta go. Even though Buffalo is a really good, they like top 2 team in the league. But man, to get bagged like that opening day, the Rams gonna be good. They gonna be like 8-8. They gonna be on that line. But man, they will not make a run in the playoffs. If they do get in the playoffs, they will be in there and out. So that's your MVP, Kyle. Kyle Murray, Peppermint, do not trade him. And then we have over here we have Diggs. So don't trade him. Hornets, those are your superstars. Moving on to the era of the homie league. We have a guy that picked Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, like, wow. he anticipating, and then he got Geno Smith, so he obviously put his on auto draft after the fifth round, and they got Trevor Lawrence and Geno Smith for Cradle. This got to be the weakest team I ever see Cradle have. Like wow, he got like his best player is a tight end. No, he played for the running back. He got him first. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. And I compared him to Ezekiel Elliott because Ezekiel Elliott had the same amount. They probably took it down though because that's reset it. But yeah, they took it down. I said that Jonathan Taylor, the difference between him and Ezekiel Elliott, and the Indiana coach, they gave this dude the ball 350 times, and he had 1,800 yards, and he had 18 touchdowns. And I say Ezekiel Elliott is even talented, even more talented than Taylor, and got better awareness because he's been in the league longer. But the Dallas Cowboys refused to give Ezekiel Elliott 300 plus carry. And I say if they did, they will make a run to the ship in the playoff. But they never will do that. They're going to keep pressing issue with Prescott. And you know what's going to happen again? They're going to 1-yard line and throw an interception and get bounced off the playoff like they always do. And then I said Lee Hand best player was Mahomes. And yeah, so that's a shakedown on that. But yeah, Cradle is just a down year. I ain't never seen him down this bad, the quarterback position. Moving on to the next, we have SD Bruiser and Irrelevant. Dang, he blew up with Josh Allen. Yeah, I said Josh Allen was his star player, and then Irrelevant. Best player was, yeah, he's still looking for him. Oh, it's Russell Wilson, his best player. But I was like, I got on both of these two's name. I was like, Irrelevant, man. I don't get the name. I think you just change it, or you had an option to just play basketball. That was my insight on that. And then I got on SD a little bit because people get on me when I say I'm a Warrior Kings fan, and I claim dual citizenship over that with Oklahoma High and graduated from Sacramento State. And people say I'm not a Warriors Kings fan. Like I can't be both. So if they said that about me, then I said SD Bruiser. You know, you can't put SD right there if you live in ATL. So I was just like, we gotta be fair now. You know, we can't have this guy claim dual citizenship over two teams and I can't. But anywho, he's up 49. That's the most points I ever seen for a quarterback. Talking about new rules kicking into place. My goodness, quarterback is gonna be OP this year. He threw 3 touchdowns. He didn't get 300 yards, and he still put up 49 points. So like by this, man, quarterback is it. So Cradle, man, you might want to go trade for one of these quarterbacks before the season start, cause like man, once them quarterbacks start putting up 30 points on the average, 30 plus, and you still got your 15-point quarterbacks, Cradle. You'd be lucky to get 5 games this year with your quarterback, Cradle. You need this type of caliber quarterback in order to win games. See the score? 49-13. He pretty much obliterated his whole roster off of one guy. So, yeah, homie leagues, get your quarterbacks ready for this year. All right, that's it for the homie league. Opening season, opening day. Enjoy the Sunday festivities. Today or tomorrow, just depending on what time you watch it. But I'm having my popcorn ready, losing to Red Zone, and I'll be back next week with the update on who won. So thanks for watching the Homie League YouTube special, no longer blockchain, YouTube special, without the music, without the pictures, animation, music, without the drawing, all that fancy stuff that the blockchain gives you. We now back to the exciting world of YouTube fantasy football. Therefore, watch and see next episode. Peace.